So how many pigs can you start your pig farm with? This question, it all depends on two things. The amount of money you have that you want to invest into your farm and the amount of knowledge you have. Now, if you have enough knowledge and you have enough money, you can buy as many pigs as you want. You can start with as many pigs as you want. But now, let's say that you don't have enough knowledge. Even if you have enough money, you should not start in a very big way. Mind you, I'm at our what do they call it, the fatness section of our farm. So this place, or what we do here is fatten our pigs. As you can see, all these places. So this place, this our fattening section, has a capacity of about 600 pigs. So on this section, we can accommodate 600 pigs here comfortably for the fattening section. Then for the breeding section, which is the other place I make my videos, that place is our breeding section, and that place can take up to about 200 or 300, 200 to 200 to 50 pigs. So basically, our farm is a 1,000 capacity pig farm. So at full capacity, we can have as much as 1,000 pigs, but currently we don't have up to that number. So this is where I am now, the fatness section. For those of you who are always asking me, I'm here. Are they your farms? Yeah, they are the same. They're in the same premises, but just that's they're in different sections. So as I was saying, you can start with as many pigs as you want if you have enough resources and you have enough knowledge. But if you don't have enough if you don't have enough knowledge, no matter the amount of money you have, even if you like have 1 trillion, don't start with more than 20 pigs. No matter the amount of money you have, as long as you don't have knowledge, don't start with more than 20 pigs. Now, by 20 pigs, I mean 3 males and 17 females, or 2 males and 18 females. Now, for me, that is even the max number. The average number of pigs to start with is like 10. 10 pigs. That's 2 males, 8 females. Because pigs multiply very fast. So you might be complaining, oh, it's just 10 pigs. Trust me, in the next 1 or 2 years, you'll be having over, if care is not taken, over 50 pigs in your farm. Or 50 is even small. By the time the 8 gives birth, let's say 10, 10, 2 times, you'll be having about 200 pigs in your farm in less than 2 years. So for me, the multiplication is very, very fast. So you should not even think about, oh, it's just 10. That doesn't matter. It's inconsequential because they multiply very fast. Now, the reason why I say you should start with 8 or 10 rather, 8 females, 2 males, is because you don't have the knowledge. Pigs can be overwhelming compared to poultry, compared to turkey farming, compared to goat, compared to cattle farming. The livestock farming that will overwhelm you very, very fast are pigs, because pigs multiply very fast. They eat a lot. So when at a point, you might not even have enough rooms in your farm to accommodate them. At a time, you might not even have enough money to feed them because they keep multiplying, they keep eating. So when you look at all these things, if you don't have the knowledge or the experience, it is better you start with 10, or let's say max 20, if you have enough money to spend around. Max 20. I've met somebody who went and started his pig farm with 50 pigs. In 1 year, his 50 pigs all of a sudden became almost 500 pigs. He was the one that now had to sell off very fast so as to reduce number back to what he could feed. So no matter the amount of money you have, pigs can overwhelm you. So it is something you should start with a baby step. It's something you should start small. Keep taking the step, keep walking the walk till you get enough experience, till you get enough knowledge. Managing 20 pigs is not the same as managing 200 pigs. 200 pigs can overwhelm you, especially if you don't have the knowledge about their medication, about their feeding. You'll be confused. And probably most of the people you call to help you, they might not even be looking at you from a helping perspective. They might just see you as somebody they can just take advantage of. So instead of you to go and start big and have big problems, start small. Even if you have to have problems tomorrow, you have a small problem that can easily be managed. So for me, if you ask me, as a beginner, as someone who wants to start pig farming is nice. It's nice, but it's only nice when you have the knowledge, when you have the experience. That is the only time pig farming can be nice. Because if you don't have these two things, knowledge and experience. Pig farming can also become a problem for you because by the time you talk about housing them, feeding them, medicating them, getting stuff for them, water for them, you might go bonkers, you might go crazy. So pigs are good, but they can also come with a lot of problems if you don't have the knowledge. So instead of you to go and buy 50 and keep in your farm, and then 1 year they will turn to 600, it is better you go and buy what you know that even in the next 1 year you can comfortably feed. If you buy 10 pigs, even in the next 1 year, when they have become 100, I believe that you can comfortably feed them. Even if you cannot feed them, you can sell half and keep 50. Yes? Or you buy 20, in 1 year they can become 200. You sell half, you keep 100. But if you can carry all your money and buy 50 pigs, 100 pigs, when you don't have the experience, your pigs might become 1,000, 2,000. You might not be able to feed them. You might not be able to handle them. It becomes a problem. Your pigs might start dying left and right because you don't know how to medicate them. You don't know how to do this or that. So the bigger you invest in something you don't know, the most likely you are going to lose. And when you are losing, you will lose a lot of money. So my advice, I'm not telling you not to grow your farm, or I'm not trying to discourage you from having a big farm. No, all I'm saying is start small. Start small. And there are some people that start pig farming. Then after like 1 or 2 years, they close down because they've realized that pig farming is not something they can manage. So they just close it down. But mind you, this started with 100 pigs. And of course, when they are closing down, they'll start selling all their pigs at a very stupidiously low price, losing on these animals. But assuming you started with 10, and after 2 years, you now discover it's not something you want to do, or you want to do another thing altogether, you can sell and you mitigate your losses because your number of animals are very low. But when you are selling 1,000 animals at a loss, it's a big problem compared to when you're selling 10 or 20 animals at a loss. So don't start big. Start big only if you have the experience and if you have the necessary staff. That is the only time you should start big. Apart from that, start small. Grow your farm from the scratch. That is the best approach for me. That is the best approach. When I began this farm, I'm not sure we started with about 20 females. I believe so. So it's not something like we just started with some thousands of pigs or some hundreds of pigs. We just began with 20. And look at our capacity today. So don't rush it. If you rush it, you rush into problems. I'm telling you guys, if you rush it, you rush into problems. So just take the baby step once at a time and see how things go and gain the experience along the road. And that's basically it. So that is basically my own approach to starting a big farm. Start small. I will say it again. Start small. Grow big. And of course, you learn along the way. You learn along the way. So that's basically it.